What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Pan Panda here. Let's find out how much it costs to repair a Maserati Ghibli at the dealership. On my way to the Maserati dealership because I was driving the other day and I noticed a problem. And that problem is that on the passenger side, these two vents, both passenger side vents, were only blowing hot air. Right, got her fired up. And I don't know actually how long that's been going on. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, I don't drive this car all that often. And two, it's been so miserably cold for so long. It could have been blowing hot air and it felt good for a long time. But now that it's warmed up a little bit, the car is getting warmer than comfortable. So I kind of figured that out. Now, I did jump online and there are a couple of reasons for this, but it seems like either the actuator on the passenger side is stuck or it's not working because of a software problem. So some people have had luck with a software fix and some people have gone under and opened up the dashboard underneath and either moved the actuator to get it unstuck or replace the actuator. Now, my problem with it is that it doesn't look like it's impossible to do it yourself. However, it is a little bit harder of a job because of where it's placed. Now, the other problem is because I discovered this a couple days ago and Maserati could only get me in today, which is Friday, and I need the car on Monday, I actually end up not having much of a choice. I really need to take it in because I've got to get it fixed today. Because if I take everything apart and order the parts and I can't get it in or can't get the part in time and I don't have the car for Monday, the reason for me having a larger car is so I can take people around, and if I don't have it, then there's really almost no point in having the car to begin with. But it allows me to do a video to tell you and share with you how much this fix will cost at an official authorized Maserati dealership here in the Chicagoland area. So let's find out and see if I'm gonna have to mortgage the house. So we're here. What? I'm not being let in? Now, normally I wouldn't go to the dealership for much, but like I said, I need speed and efficacy on this repair. I do like the fact that you can see those daytime running lights in the reflection there. That's pretty cool. Now they're welcoming me in. Now, this dealership in Highland Park is actually pretty new. It's a relocation of the one from Winnetka, Illinois. So it's actually pretty small, too. They sell both Maseratis and Alfa Romeos here. So they had a nice selection of Levantes, one Gran Turismo, a couple of the Stelvios, which were really nice. That matte gray one is one of the limited edition Stelvio Quadrifolios, which is pretty awesome. This Gran Turismo is probably the one that I would like to roll out with, and it's one of the new ones, and it's one of the last ones they made before they replace it with whatever the 2021 Gran Turismo is going to look like. Here is that limited edition Stelvio in the matte gray paint, and it was a beautiful car. It has hood louvers as well as the Quadrifolio badge on the fender, denoting that this sucker is a high horsepower, and in fact, I think it's one of the fastest SUVs ever to circle the Nürburgring. Now, this Giulia is a car, as I mentioned, something that I was really thinking about getting, and I actually believe that used Alfa Romeos are a really good value, $30,000 for this really cool car. They have a very small waiting room. One of the things that I would have liked is a desk so that I could have done some work, but they did provide me a complimentary Coca-Cola. Woohoo! All right, the car is fixed. I have the same temperature air blowing out of all the vents now. It took almost exactly 2 hours to get this thing done, so I went and just hung out there. Obviously wasn't bad. Got a free Diet Coke out of it too. So now let's take a look at what the damage was to get this thing sorted. Fields Maserati, nice place. Jeremy was a cool guy who helped me out there, and you can see here passenger side HVAC actuator was stuck. Now apparently this is a more common than it should be thing, and so they did not replace the actuator. They actually unstuck it, freed it up, performed a calibration, and they updated apparently the software, and I guess that is a pretty known issue. So they did go in there and physically have to unstick the actuator, and I guess, you know, since I don't have a warranty on it, if they replaced it at my request, I would have gotten charged for that. So I want to show you here that the total bill on this thing was $338, which was actually pretty good. It's my understanding that it would have been a little closer to $600 or $700 if they had actually replaced the actuator too. So I'm pretty happy with that, and of course, if there's something wrong with it, I guess I will let them know. But otherwise, it seems to be working fine. And now I can drive the sucker around this weekend. But I can't get my old-fashioned with dinner because amount, $338. So anyway, that's what it takes to get the air conditioning and vent actuators fixed on a Maserati Italy. Peter Von Panda, out.